Seth, and today I will be looking at Western Ghost. It's a beat that I made a few months back. I'm doing it for my BeatStars page. That's YVHA 001. Check it out. I got a few beats up there already. So, Western Ghost. Like I said, let's hear it. Usually how I do that is I go over here, all files, go to the house, take your ass to the house, get your ass to the house. All right, music, audio music apps, project templates. These are my project templates. This is what I'm using. This is like for a typical mix for me. I run through like, I don't really use too many plugins. There's no need for me. At least that's my opinion about it. So what this says right here, D-Box. And I update my templates. As you can see, I update them. I always look at the date before I pull it up because I might be going for a certain sound. And usually with my templates, if I'm going for a certain type of sound, then I'm gonna pull up that template. Once I do that, let's say this is the template I used. Has my plugins and everything right here, and my buses, and my outputs and my inputs. Now, this is the same one I use for like vocals, beats, or anything. Once I upload it, all the tracks, I move them into place, and then I color code them. So let me do that because I didn't do that. Once I do that, I got to go into a bus, and this is what I have on the bus. I put that on the bus. That always go on the bus right there. Every track has a bus. So this one I can put the tape on there, but I chose not to. This one also has the same bus. Everything has the same bus. On my parallel compression, I use this. I use this. I use this. That's what I use on my parallel compression. That's how many outputs and inputs I have. 32. And so I'm running it analog summing through some hardware over here. I like using hardware. That's why I really don't use that many plugins. On that, I got this plugin on the outputs. This is on every stem going out. Every stem that's going out, I have it going through this limiter right here, a little saturation. As you can see by my settings. These are my VCAs. This right here, these are my VCAs. These purple tracks right here. And I'm going out and I'm summing out stems through a Tonelux and a DBX and not DBX, a D-Box. The kick is going through a DBX 168, and yeah, and the snare, I got it going through a 530, and yeah, everything is going through a Faso. Yeah, pretty much. Everything's going through a Faso right now, and I got knobs to pan and all that stuff on the Tonelux. I got 16 tracks on that, so I'm doing 24 track analog mixing. Hybrid mixing, 24 track hybrid mixing, and that's how I'm running the thing. I like the sound of it. So there, but anyway, EQ'd and stuff like that. So to give it room, that's pretty much set up. And it's a template as well. I put it that way. It's a template. Fuck it. All right. I got the tape. This is on the master bus, so this is what I'm recording in through. It's on the master bus, so I'm using the tape. I'm using this, of course. I'm using this. Yeah, it's about to get crowded. It's about to get crowded. All right. This. I'm using this, and let's see, and this. And as you can see, I got it for left and right. It just sounds better to me this way, to use it that way. And then I have the limiter. Basically, it's going out to the vessel, into the interface, feeding into the interface, which I have a button on my D box to switch it to DAW mode. Once I do that, it comes into the computer, into Logic, and it runs through these processors. So let's see. So I don't have every EQ in the world. I don't have the most expensive EQs on the planet, but they get the job done, and I like that. You learn how to use it. It really has benefit for me. You know, that's what I like. I like that sound. Then I listen to it on my little speakers. See, I listen to it on my little speakers and stuff like that. And then I put it in mono. So I'm gonna put it in mono and I'm gonna give it a listen. Listen to it like this for a second. Then I listen to it in mono. So if I like the way it sounds, I'm listening for the mids and them lows and what the hi-hat's doing. This is all like mid-range. It's all mid-range right here at this point, you know. So I'm trying to hear what the mid subs doing, like. Turn down the hi-hat a couple of dB, and I'll put it back in stereo. Now I'm listening to it on the Adams. See here, I got the sub and I got the Adams and stuff, and I'm gonna put it in mono. Alright, so I like that bass. Guitar bass. So it's just grunting. It's more like a guitar bass. It's just grunting in the background. And I got it like sitting off in the corner to the side a little bit. And I put the scale up for the room size. So slow things down and morph stuff. You know, I like to do that. I experiment with sound design, so. So with this, I wanted it to be real simple. I didn't want it too complicated. I didn't want to put too many instruments in there. I wanted to use the minimum of anything, you know what I mean? And I wanted the selected instruments to tell the story. So you have to watch how the basses interact with the melody. And it's like, if you listen, it's to capture the moment and the time. And that is my intent with this. That's why it's like droning on, and it's dark, and it's like you can like trying to figure out what is that sound, what is it saying, what's all in it. I know it's more than just these few sounds I'm hearing. There's other things and other elements playing in the background, and it's like a room or whatever, and the bass is interacting with it, like doom doom doom, you know what I mean? It's like you know, I could have added some strings, and I was thinking like maybe I should add some strings in there, but then I was like, nah, I don't want no strings in there. I'm gonna let the bass just do it. And that was my attempt with that. And I could have added some dark chords right there, but I'm like, nah, that's ordinary. I don't want to do that. So I'm just gonna be real minimum with this, and I'm gonna let the percussion and the drums interact instead of just being just a pattern going on. So once again. That goes into the name of Western Ghost. Like, I'm talking to you artists now. But imagine being like back in the day, like way back in the day, where people, they got like cowboy boots on and shit. And they, you know, they got the hats and they got, you know what I mean? They all off the hip with it all the time. You know what I mean? But like Western Ghost. You know what I mean? Just imagine what that would be like, but it's like some horror film shit too on top of that. It ain't just a regular shit, you know what I mean? It's Western Ghost, but it got a horror twist to it. You know what I mean? So that's why it's like, and it's like, this is like like when the beat goes, like, let's see. So like the fields and the smoke blowing by, like, just come on, like, the short dude just sitting at the bar. Like, he's sitting at the bar, right? Dusty jacket on and shit, and he just in deep thong, got the cup, just drinking, like. And it's just dark all around, and it's like shit going through the streets and shit like that. But he Western Ghost. can hear a lot of artists on this. That's just, you know what I mean? I can hear a lot of artists on this right here. Hit that. And that's it. I am done. That's it. So if you like this content, please like, share, and subscribe, and check out my BeatStars page. Also, give a thumbs up, give a like. Check me out on Instagram. That's YVHA Music on Instagram. My BeatStars YVHA. I don't know. I'm gonna put that up right here. I'm put the YVHA BeatStars one up. I just did it. Yeah, check it out. I'm going to be uploading content, commercials, whatever I feel like. Right? Why else do it? Until next time, folks. I'm Yusef.